Hmm. Okay, let's see here. The Blossoming Ancient's a big problem because I have no weather changer. Don't know if I'll have the damage to kill him. Um, let's start with the Rebellious Imp and get Immolation going. I don't even have Time Bomb because this is kind of a gimmick team. It's an Aura of Gonk team with no weather changer, and I have no stun, no swap, no way to like CC the Blossoming Ancient. So if he plays correctly, I don't think he'll ever die. But maybe I'm underestimating my team's attack power because I have two pets over 340 attack power. That they can hit really hard. It's just that they're not really going to out damage the healing. I don't think. Okay. Definitely don't think the Rebellious Imp can kill him on his own. So what I think I want to do here is probably just manually swap to my TMD, save my portal. It's not like I'm worried about the Blossoming Ancient killing me right now. I'm going to dot him up. We got a nice crit there. Razor Talons, and if he stays in, I could definitely kill him. It's just he's just gonna swap to the back line and heal for a billion where I can't hit him. Okay, he's probably gonna go for a dodge, so I'll just go for a decoy. Then I have Aura of Gonk up, so let's go for that Aura of Gonk. He's probably gonna go for a burrow, right? He has Razor Talons up. It'd be really weird for him to. Well, you know what? I have decoy up. I'm gonna go for the rip. There's also a chance he could swap there. I figured he'd swap into the Blossoming Ancient, but brought this Larian Cub. What is he going for, I wonder? Is he trying to go for like a Prowl Maul? That could be a lot of damage. Let me see here. I'm gonna go ahead and go for Aura of Gonk, because it's a long cooldown. Maybe he's just trying to set up like a big Sunlight crit combo. That makes the most sense, because that'll break my decoy. He's going for Prowl. I still have decoy up. I wonder if he doesn't know that it'll stay up. Well, he still keeps his Prowl combo, or his Prowl buff, so he could actually hit my Rebellious Imp pretty hard. I'm gonna just hit him with Burn. It should kill him because of Black Claw. But that Blossoming Ancient's basically full HP. So is my team, though. And now he has one fewer pet to waste time while he's healing on the back line. Okay, let's get Immolation going. If he just spams Iron Bark, I don't know if I have the damage to kill him, but at least I can sort of counteract it with Razor Talons and Black Claw to some degree. Oh, he has Poison Branch. That makes him a little easier to kill. Alright, let's go for Flame Breath first. As far as I know, Razor Talons and Black Claw are separate buffs, even though they do the same thing, so I should be able to stack them. I don't know if that's going to come into play in this fight, because my mechanical's going to die here. But, well, maybe. Let's see. I'll probably kill my mechanical here. I don't want to go for decoy. I want to play aggro, or else there's just no chance I'll ever kill that Blossoming Ancient. If he Well, I was gonna say, if he goes for that heal, he's gonna die. Um, so, Blossoming Ancient's dead. That's good. Let's bring in the Shin Chomper. Probably go for a dodge, right? Let me go for, Let me go for Aura of Gonk since he's probably gonna dodge. And then I'll probably do weak damage to my humanoid. My Rebellious Imp will probably 1v1 him, even without the Aura of Gonk, but I'm surprised he didn't go for Burrow. Maybe he has Stampede, who knows. It's a weird breed of the rabbit, 322 speed. Yeah, I take weak damage from flurries, so I'd just go for the portal. I don't think it really mattered. The fact that he let me kill this Blossoming Ancient was yeah, that kind of threw the game. I don't know how I managed to kill him, but I don't think I should have. So let me see. How about I need a weather changer. Maybe Rot Breath? Purple Puffer's good versus Blossoming Ancient. What else did he have on his team? Just a random beast, or flyer, I guess. Yeah, flyer, Uncanny Luck, but he didn't really have a way to take advantage of Uncanny Luck. And then a rabbit. Well, the flyer could be trouble for my purple puffer. Probably be okay, though. Or maybe this team. Gives me a little bit more AoE damage and a little bit more damage diversity. I do like the Leviathan Hatchling a lot. Play this team. So yeah, I guess I could talk a little bit more about that team that I was trying to recreate. So the idea is you run the Crimson Mechasaur, which has great stats, 330 attack power. He wastes no stats on speed. And then high health, which is good with the mechanical racial. And his moveset's really diverse. You can run Chomp, Decoy, Deflection. You can run Armageddon. You can run Rip and Razor Talons if you so the idea with that team is you would run Razor Talons, Rip, and then I think Deflection probably is the best, which is very unique. There's only one mechanical that has Deflection right now, and it's this one right here. And then you put him with like a Rebellious Imp and a Aura of Gonk user like the Shin Chomper, and then you can stack like Razor Talons with Immolation and Aura of Gonk for lots of healing. Apparently, it can actually take out like Sunlight team or Sandstorm teams. Clearly, it did fine versus the Sunlight team, but I don't know. Let's see here. What did he start with before the rabbit? Right. Let me start with Mr. Delver, and just swap this guy out. Mr. Delver's maybe not the best choice I could have made versus a Blossoming Ancient, but I have faith in Rot Breath and Leviathan Hatchling to be able to take out that Blossoming Ancient. So let's go for a build turret here. And then he's probably going to go for that Growl one-shot And I think my best bet to eat that is Mr. Delver. Let's just go for attacks. I don't want to take that that one shot on Rot Breath because he's low HP and he's my best counter to the Blossoming Ancient since he has a Weather Changer. So I'm just gonna stay in for now. Fairly decent chance actually that I just kill him. Oh, we got the lowest of the low end. That's unfortunate. It's fine. Mr. Delver's pretty useless versus these two pets, so it's really not the end of the world. And if he brings in that Blossoming Ancient again, I can just interrupt him for a little bit more free damage. If he jukes, that's unlucky, but at least his buff expires, so he's going to maybe do a little bit less damage with sunlight. Let me just go for a build turret. Then I'm trying to decide, do I bring in Rot Breath or the Leviathan Hatchling? Actually, maybe I just... I think I just stay in on Mr. Delver until he's dead, just because he is pretty useless versus both these two pets. May as well avoid taking unnecessary damage. So now the question is, do I go for Spike Skin or Acid Rain first? I want to do both. I think I'm going to go for Acid Rain first, just so that it comes off cooldown faster. And then, he's on his Blossoming Ancient. Maybe I just go for damage. Now I'm going to go for Spike Skin, because he's running Poison Branch. I can block almost all of that damage. And I think Rot Breath will take out the Blossoming Ancient. Things are going about as bad as possible because I used my weather on the turn that he swapped in, so he can swap that weather instantly if he wants, but he kind of dawdled with that. I don't know why he went for his heal and his Poison Branch first. He could have changed the weather instantly on me to nerf my damage and to buff his healing, obviously. And he's swapping out to the back line, which is not going to work out for him because Rot Breath is a monster. I mean, look at that AoE cleave damage. It's just... Oh, wait, let me think. Spike Skin again? Spike Skin or or Dreadful Breath? Yeah, I think I'm going to refresh Spike Skin just because it really messes with Flurry and Poison Branch. And then that burrows a long cooldown, so I don't think he's ever going to kill Rot Breath. I don't think it mattered what I had in this third slot. I had the Purple Puffer originally, and I was just fine with Mr. Delver and Rot Breath. Yeah, Rot Breath just completely destroyed his team. Alright. Well, I wanted to play the Leviathan Hatchling, but I didn't really have a chance to. Let me try a different team with him. I like him with the Fiendish Imp. But this team doesn't have a Weather Changer, which I really need to be able to consistently beat a Blossoming Ancient. Realistically, I kind of should run 2 Weather Changers, but I need at least 1, or I feel like I got lucky with that first match, honestly. I don't think I should have been able to ever kill the Blossoming Ancient if he played correctly. Maybe I'm underestimating the damage of that combo, because... So it's a lot of dots. It's, Rip, Razor... Oh, it's this one. Rip, Razor Talons, you can stack Black Claw, and Immolation for, like, just passive dot damage, and then you can get a lot of work done with that high attack power from the Rebellious Imp. So maybe it has the potential to actually take out, like, triple Sunlight teams. I've heard it can take out triple Sandstorm teams, which is hard to believe, because you would think, with all those dots, you're just going to automatically lose to, like, even just one idol, but apparently the Black Claw and Razor Talons is just, it's too much damage, so I'm really looking forward to trying out this pet, but I probably won't have it for a couple weeks, because you have to, like, get to a certain reputation that is time gated effectively. And then on top of that, it's like a lot of RNG to be able to get the currency required to buy them. But yeah, very unique pet, so I'm looking forward to trying him out. Kind of wish he had Primal Cry, but yeah, Armageddon's cool. And then he's the only mechanical that has deflection, which is a really strong ability. Short cooldown, you can like avoid one-shots with it. And the fact that he can run to decoys too is actually pretty troll. Like he can just avoid a lot of damage. And just like stall while you have like immolation ticking or maybe a trap trying to go off, or you're just waiting for your other pet's cooldowns. So I think the fun build is Razor Talons Rip, but definitely decoy is not to be underestimated, especially when you have deflection too as a backup. It's like they get through your decoy and then you just press deflection if they go for like a supercharged one shot or something. So I'll play this team. It's similar to the one I saw in Rosqo's last video. It's Briarhorn, Fiendish Imp. I remember he wanted to see me play this pet, and I do like the Briarhorn a lot. I think the reason I don't play him as much as I used to is I feel like he's not as good now that he has the Beast racial instead of the mechanical. Since, wrong breed, Nightshade. Since he takes extra damage from Call Lightning now, plus the mechanical racial is just like arguably the best in PvP. It's like a tie between that and Undead racial. Situationally, the mechanical is even better. Let's go ahead and swap out this Nightshade. In this particular matchup, he's actually more dangerous with that HS than the SS because my Fiendish Imp would have been faster than the SS anyways, but he would have been easier to kill, so that might actually help him out. Let's go for Immolation here. This looks like an annoying team, but not necessarily the hardest one for me to beat. Because I could just kind of like... Well, he's probably going to go for like a Slither here, right? So... Probably just want to soak that on the Fiendish Imp, right? Don't know if I want to eat that on one of these. Let's just refresh Immolation. The other thing about the Briarhorn Hatchling is he's really fun, but I just hate Trihorn Charge. I wish they reworked it to work like Drill Charge or Surge, either one or the other, because a lot of games end up, I feel like, basically just boiling down to, do I land the Trihorn Charge or not? Because it's a very big swing if you land it versus if you miss it, versus for like close games. Let me think here. I'm gonna go for Leviathan Hatchling because I'll probably take some weak damage from these attacks here. I'm blinded. Guess I'll just pass because I don't really want to swap. Okay, so if I Primal Cry here, I will outspeed these two pets, and he's probably going to swap here and try to blind me again. He's basically just a triple blind kind of troll team. He might just go for Call Darkness, though. 217. Well, if he goes for Call Darkness, I kind of want to bring in the Briarhorn. Take weak damage from that Call Darkness. I should have went for the Tail Slap. That was a mind game I lost. Well, let's see here. I can't hit him, so we'll go ahead and pass. Oh, he has Nature's Ward. Oh man, I really threw by bringing my Briarhorn Hatchling in. Well, let's see here. I'm thinking we'll go for Headbutt, because there's always the chance for a stun. And this is an awkward speed tie. It's probably worth going for the Call Lightning in case I win the coin flip, but if I miss, I'm going to be mad. I just go for Trihorn Charge, just play it safe. Assume I would have lost the coin flip. Oh, we got a crit. But yeah, what's so, like, I feel like, I'll talk about it later. I'm going to try to focus on not losing this game here, hopefully. How about I bring in the Leviathan Hatchling, because he's the highest health, so he can afford a Beast Racial Slither. We'll go for a Primal Cry, and I think that'll actually potentially take out this Flying Racial. It's hard to say, because it does weak damage. Oh, nice, it totally did. So now I'm faster than all of his pets. Let's go for... Wait, I'm not faster. Dang it. Oh, because of the Slither. Well, he's going to go for the Blind. So I'm just going to bring the Fiendish Imp and then throw up Immolation. The Leviathan Hatchling is going to take weak damage from that dot, so he might be able to survive for something useful later on. Let me think here. I mean, Nethergate's strong damage, so I think I want to go for that. Problem is, once that Primal Cry's gone, would be slower than both of these pets. So I have, I don't think I have any value for the Leviathan Hatchling at this point. Unless he lets me get a Primal Cry off, which, well, he might. What if he has Poison Lash? He totally does. Yeah, big throw. I don't know why he's running Poison Lash and Nature's Ward. The other two abilities are far superior. Alright. Well, that should have been a close game, but he had the wrong moves and the wrong breed. But yeah, so what happens with Trihorn Charge is a lot of the time, if it's a close game, you are depending on Trihorn Charge to outspeed them, because he's slow as shit. With 244 speed, you're not really going to be outspeeding much of anything except maybe like Little Rag or, you know, pets you don't see all that often. And because it has a 1-round cooldown, and it's the only way you can outspeed your opponent, if you miss, then, like, let's say that I'm fighting a Nightshade Sproutling, and he's faster than me, and I have to go for a Trihorn Charge, and one would kill him. Well, I don't take any damage if I kill him. But if I miss, then my Trihorn Charge is on cooldown, and my other two abilities are just going to get blinded. And they're going to miss, and then I'm blinded on the next round, and so then my Trihorn Charge is going to miss again, and so I basically just have to pass. So it's like, it's not just like, oh, it puts me one turn behind to miss a Trihorn Charge. It's going to put me, a lot of the time, like 3 or 4 turns behind. And it's just a 15% chance. Which I just like Drill Charge a lot better because, yeah, it's a 2-round cooldown, so you can't use it as often, but it's always going to land. Unless, you know, there's Darkness or Sandstorm, you know, RNG. And then, like, the flip side is facing it is frustrating because a lot of the time it's, like, especially like the Direhorn, Stunted Direhorn, it's overtuned and damaged to compensate for the fact that it has a 1-turn cooldown and a 15% chance to miss. Which means it's especially devastating if you're on the receiving end and it's never missing, because it's doing more damage than a basic attack would normally do. Well, 309, Okay, so it's doing... I should rephrase that. It's not more than a basic attack, but if you compare it to, like, how much damage Surge is doing... So we got, like... What is it? Snarly? 305 attack power. So Snarly has more attack power, but his priority move only hits for 243. So significantly less damage than Trihorn Charge, and that's before the Beast Racial. Once you have that Beast Racial going, I mean, he's hitting for like, without crits, like 360 or so. Cool moveset. I like Call Lightning. Headbutt has the RNG chance to just win you the game with a stun. But you're throwing if you run Horngore because Trihorn Charge is so good for like fighting like fast pets like the Lost Quill or Jingles, you know, and it is a speed meta. So having a priority move is really, really good. But then a lot of like close games end up boiling down to, do I land the Trihorn Charge or do I miss? And there's always that 15% chance that you have to worry about. I guess maybe I could try putting the Briarhorn on like a clone dance team of some sort. Like maybe pair him with an Uncanny Luck pet. Just so you don't have to worry about missing your Trihorn Charge, but I don't know if I've done that yet. Maybe I'll look into doing that. I feel like that's the main reason I don't play him as much, is first of all, I feel like I used to play him all the time back when he was a mechanical. I think he was my all-time favorite mechanical. He was definitely my favorite mechanical with Call Lightning, because there aren't that many. You know, the other ones are not that great. It's like the Yeti, this random like D tier pet, and then the Sunreaver Micro Sentry is really not too exciting. I mean, good attack power, but meh. You know, you could definitely lose to it in PvP, but it's kind of one of those pets that feels bad to lose to it because it's not that good. He was definitely my favorite mechanical with Call Lightning, and then they changed him arbitrarily to be a beast pet, which, like I said, is I think a significant nerf. But yeah, he can definitely get some clutch wins with headbutt stuns, and then Trihorn Charge is really strong. I do not like that 15% miss chance. One of my favorite changes in Pet Battles was when they changed most abilities from having like Nethergate used to have just a flat I think 10% miss chance constantly, no matter what, whether Sandstorm was out or not. And it'd be so annoying because I remember like Burn had like a, maybe it was Burn had a 90% and then Nethergate had a 95%, but you didn't have any attacks with the Fiendish Imp that would actually have a 100% hit chance, and so a lot of the time you would be just one attack from winning, and then you would just like miss one or two randomly to just RNG. So when they changed all the abilities, or like 99% of the abilities, to be a flat 100% hit chance, and then instead have like a range to hit from like say 235 to 352, I feel like that made Pet Battles feel a lot less slot machiney, a lot less dependent on RNG, and so I really don't like going back to playing abilities like Trihorn Charge or Spirit Claws. If I can avoid it, I'd rather play like pets with Surge or Quick Attack or something if I'm trying to play priority moves, which priority moves are really, really strong when you're fighting meta teams, because a lot of the time the toughest teams out there are all really fast. Like Indigo, for example, is you're going to have a very hard time beating that pet if you don't have a priority move or Dazzling Dance, because he outspeeds almost everything, in addition to having a lot of control. And there's a lot of pets like that, like, you know, the SS Nightshade Sproutling. What was the other pets on this? Yeah, I mean, pets with blind that are fast. Anyways, I'll keep trying to play with this pet. I'm glad to see Rosqo Discodoggy back. I heard a rumor there might be a certain someone else thinking about coming back to making videos, so I'm looking forward to seeing them. But yeah, gonna just call it at 3 videos for now, or 3 games for now, and I'll try to queue some more. Sorry I haven't been able to upload recently. It's hard to make daily uploads, and I've just been busy IRL and I've been kind of sick for the last week, so I don't know if I'll be able to keep up the daily uploads, but what I'll probably do is on days that I'm not able to record PvP, I have like a bunch of leveling strategies that I just recorded to like reference them myself because sometimes I'll forget my own strategy, and I just have them unlisted. So I'll probably just post those as filler content on my days off, just to keep kind of putting videos out. So I'm not done with PvP pet battles for now. I'm just it's tough to do daily uploads, so don't worry if y'all are seeing PvE pet battles. It doesn't mean I've quit. It just means I'm taking a little break, and I'll come back to making more PvP pet battles in the future. And hopefully the strategies are useful for anybody who's like newer to pet battles. It's just like usually I like to have strategies for fighting the old trainers, so that I don't have to burn all my level 25 stones whenever I have a new pet I want to try out. But yeah, as always, leave your thoughts in the comments. Let me know any teams you want to see me try out. Still working on my collection. I want to try to get that Crimson Mechasaur. Try him out, but I don't think I'm going to have him. Where is it? Yeah, this one. It looks like a really cool pet. It's hard to say whether I think I like him or Fun Size Florendo better. They're both pretty time-gated, though. I do like Primal Cry a lot. It's very fun. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to trying this out in a couple weeks once I get my hands on him. Maybe I'll end up just buying him at the auction house, but, like, I don't even know. Let's see if he's even on my realm right now. There was, like, one earlier. Crimson Mechasaur. Yeah, look at that. 1,300,000 gold for a battle pet. And the other one's, like, 2 million. Like, ICBA. But I'll get him eventually, and then once I do, I'm definitely going to try him out, because he looks like he could be a lot of fun. I mean, this, let me see, what was it? Probably a simp. This team did fine. I mean, it took out a Blossoming Ancient. 1-1. Thought I won 2 games with it. Oh, right, it was because I was playing it versus this guy, and he just, like, ran away, so it's actually 2-0. Yeah, it's an annoying bug with Rematch. This team was a similar idea with Florendo. It did not work out. You really just need, because, like, Aura of Gonk's a big cooldown, and you have very low health in total for this team, so you can easily kind of just get cleaved with AoE or get one shot, because all you really have on this team is Portal to avoid damage. Other than that, you're just taking one shots to the face, and you don't have a lot of health to work with while you're trying to stall for Aura of Gonk to come off cooldown. So yeah, I think the Florendo version is not as good. Having Decoy could be useful, I think. I'm going to keep trying this team out, see how it does. But I think what really helps the Mechasaur kind of be the perfect third here compared to like the TMD is that deflection, short cooldown that you can just use to stall while you have immolation rolling to, you know, tactically avoid one shots, and then buy yourself time before before your Aura of Gonk comes off cooldown. And then once that Aura of Gonk is up, you can get a ton of healing. It basically heals your frontline pet. So if your Shin Chomper stays in, then he's going to get all that healing from Immolation and Flame Breath. And then you can stack these buffs. And then if you swap to one of the other pets, then they'll get the healing from Aura of Gonk, which is a lot of healing, especially with like Immolation or Build Turret or something. So yeah, let me know any other pets you want to see me try out, any other teams, and I'll do what I can to get a hold of those pets and try them out. So, hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all in the next one.